Hello, my archfiends of chaos. How you guys doing? This is Vincent Valentine EX Turk. Hold up. I need to change the scene just a little bit. There it goes. Just wanted to show off my background. There it goes. I'll have to just tilt the camera this way so it pays attention to me. Okay, I think this is good. What's up, guys? It's Vincent Valentine EX Turk, and I'm just tweaking things to make things look good for my streams and my broadcast and just my overall Final Fantasy content. So, I'm moving the camera right there. I don't know if you can see me looking directly. You can just tilt a little bit. There, the Y-axis. Anyways, I just wanted to show off my cool, badass background I got. Now, I still am going to have to, build up money for the rest of the stuff. Like, I want to get a Kingdom Hearts throw blanket. Kingdom Hearts 2 throw blanket I see at the mall for like $24 at FYE. It's going to look pretty sick back there. But I also want to get a Moogle, a Cactar plushie, and a Chocobo one. But otherwise, this is actually my setup in the back. I just wanted you to see my new updates. Because I'm gonna be updating my content a lot more. I'm going to be trying to do something different with all my stuff. I don't want to just bore you or be fake news. Which, by the way, that certain somebody is also throwing out the whole term that I'm fake news, which proof I'm not, because my sources are listed. I get it from posts off Facebook, and when I mean posts on Facebook, stuff like Final Fantasy Union, Square Enix themselves, and Final Fantasy YouTubers who've talked about this. Now, I will admit that I do get some things from other Final Fantasy YouTubers, like Dean Weiss. Dean Weiss, sorry. I was thinking Weiss from Dirge Cerberus. But no, Dean Weiss, Final 33, Final Fantasy Peasant. I'm not going to lie to myself and lie to my fan base. I have got some of my info from them because, but only some. But then again, everything's inspired from something. So before you go around saying, oh yeah, piggybacker. Yeah, but I see. Okay, who's rocking this dude? Who's rocking this kind of faux hawk in the Final Fantasy communities? Wearing these gloves, wearing a Vincent Valentine workout tank top, and these kind of H&M sweaters. Exactly. So before you say now I will say I do talk about the same subjects, but in a different way, in the way I would present it, not them. So, before you go around saying I'm fake news and I copycat, I'm not actually really a copycat here because I just take the news and let's put it this way. Okay, how many people watch CNN, Fox News, KCW TV, all those other stuff, but even BuzzFeed, as much as I don't like BuzzFeed, but that's an example right there. They all get some part of the sources and they tell their version and their reaction to set sources. Just like I said when I made that prediction about Agnes' philosophy, I'm not gonna lie to myself, or to my followers. I have got the info from Dean Weiss, which is a good Final Fantasy YouTuber. You should probably go subscribe to him, but nonetheless, I am not fake news. I will put that right up there. I am not fake news. Because proof right there. I do take some from other Final Fantasy YouTubers, but who doesn't? Who doesn't? That's what CNN and Fox News and everybody else does. They kind of take some articles from them and make their own assumptions, their predictions, their reactions. Pretty much news is just reacting to what it is, news, in their own way. But the point is, yes, I take some things from them. I go on Facebook, read some stuff. Sometimes my friends will send articles. And I also got friends that are part of the Final Fantasy community. Not very big, but I went to school with some of these people, and they're as big as a Final Fantasy fan as I am. So I get some articles from them, and you know what? I read it, and if I like it, I like it. You know, now I'm not gonna turn down anything I can get a hold of because I'm really trying to increase my view count. So if any kind of news on that subject will work. And now I do talk about other things. There's things that the community doesn't talk about like I do. Like I'll bring up some issues. Like when I, talked about, R.I.P. for Carrie Fisher, the woman who played Princess Leia. I've talked about that. No one in the community except me has talked about that. I have my own individual thing. But nonetheless, I like this video, I'm done talking about fake news and negative stuff. I'm trying to increase positivity in the community. There's too much negativity in the community, and I want to make in all communities. Instead of having drama, let's talk about positivity. Like my background, I will be buying the Kingdom Hearts blankets and Tom Berry and Mungo plush to go back there. It's gonna look so good. I just hope that for 2017, this will be a good year. This will end up being a good year. Drama less, no one's claiming anyone's fake news. Let's have a clean, troll-free, year where, where we can make our videos and, appropriately criticize points, but not in the way where it's trolling. But nonetheless, let's make this year a better year, not just for the Final Fantasy community alone, but to all communities, to every single community on YouTube. Let's build a more positivity role into the community. That's one of the changes I want to make. That's one change I can't make in the background with all that stuff. That's just physical change. But let's change our mentalities for a peaceful YouTube community. We all can do it. Let's make YouTube great again, and let's make the Final Fantasy community great again. And may the crystal be with you, my arch fiends.